Students, how are you all? We are meeting almost after some 8 to 10 days. I hope you have enjoyed Ganesh Chaturthi. So today we are starting a new lecture. Already we have started lesson number 4, computer networking, and we have completed two parts of the same. Today we are taking the last part of the same, which is learning plan number 3. So let's start with disadvantages of networking. Already we have completed computer networking, benefits of networking, networking components, and types of networks. These things we have seen, as well as the last point was server and client. So today we are taking disadvantages of networking. Okay, so networking is very useful also. At the same time, it has some disadvantages also. So let's see what are the disadvantages of the same. First disadvantage of the same: network fails when server is down. The server centric network fails when the server is down. When the particular server is down, the network fails. When the network is not available, we can't complete any work, though we have uninterrupted electricity, good computer system, but it's because of lack of network we can't do anything. So this is one of the disadvantage of networking. Second disadvantage, which is virus can delete important files. A malicious software which harms its software or user file is called virus. If virus enters a computer on a network, it can easily spread to all the other computers on the network through the communication link. So one of the problem is that when we are using networking and any one computer get infected because of virus, it spreads the infection to other computers as well, those which are present on that particular network. Third, last, data can be accessed by other computers on the network. Whatever data you have kept on the computer, it can be accessed by other computers which are working on the similar network. So important data and files stored on one computer can be accessed by other computers on the network. Unauthorized users may steal sensitive data or destroy them. Thus, security of data and files is an important issue in networking. Correct? So these are the three major disadvantages of networking. Now let's understand what is called as network topology. Topology of a network refers to the layout or map of connected devices on local area network. So whatever computers, those which are present on a similar network, those computers with a similar network called as network topology. There are three basic types of network topologies employed in designing a LAN. These are known as bus, ring and star. Hybrid and mesh topologies employ two or all of these basic types. Each topology is suited to specific task and has its own advantages and disadvantages. So let's start with first type of topology. Before that, let me tell you, topology of network, it refers to the layout or map of connected devices on a local area of network. So how does it look? First we are starting with bus topology. You can see here in the picture, server is there, workstation, this computer, laptop, okay, and printer is there. So this is server and which has connected all other laptops and computer, means there is a network. It is a bus topology. In this, all the computers and peripheral devices, peripheral means the devices which can be attached with our computer system, like printer, scanning machine, etc. So here we can see printer is there. Okay, connect to the same central cable called the bus or backbone. So this central cable is known as a bus or backbone, and there are computers attached to the same. Hence, a faulty cable or device will take the entire LAN down. This is the easiest and cheapest among all the topologies. You can see it's very easy. All the computers, they are connected with each other, and the last connection has been given to the server. So like that, each and every computer is connected to the same server. Correct? So this topology or this type of networking is known as bus topology. Correct? Very good. Now next one is ring topology. Now ring topology, you can see all the systems are in circular manner. Okay, so here you can see workstations are there, printer is there, there is a server. Okay, all computers are connected to one another in the shape of ring, hence each device is connected directly to two other devices. This requires more cable than the bus topology. The advantage is that faulty computers are bypassed and do not take the LAN down. And here, faulty computers can be bypassed, they can be removed, and they do not take the LAN down. So we can work with the remaining computers which are working properly. Correct? So this is called as ring topology. It's because of the circular or ring like shape of the networking. Correct? Or the wiring. Next one is star topology. In star topology, you can see there is a hub. Okay, and there is a computer, printer is there, computer is there. In this, all the computers and peripheral devices connect to server through a central unit called hub. So this server or central unit is called as a hub. A computer at any node has to log in to the network, otherwise it remains out of the network and cannot communicate with other computer and devices on the network. Every computer gets a unique ID by which you can log in. Correct? Since each computer or peripheral device is individually connected to the hub, a faulty cable or node does not take the LAN down. However, a LAN using star topology can break down if there is a fault in the server or hub. The hub of a star network allows the network to be connected to another network of any topology. Thus, although star topology has the greatest cable lengths, it is the most common. It is the most common. Next one, which is hybrid topology. A local area network, you can see here. Okay, a local area network which connects two or more networks. Star network is there, ring network is there, bus network is there. Correct? Is said to have a hybrid topology. For example, a hybrid topology may use star and bus topologies, or ring star and ring topologies. Means when you use combination of two networks or different networks together, it is known as hybrid topology. Correct? You can see here either you can use star and ring, or you can use star and bus network. Okay, so it is known as hybrid topology. So let's check the last one, which is the mesh topology. You can see here in mesh topology, every node means this computer system or device, okay, is directly connected to every other node. It is directly connected to other computer. You can see here from here to here, here to there, like that. Okay, any node must be connected to all the existing nodes. Suppose you want to add a computer in all these, then you need to attach the same with all of them. This makes the wiring more extensive and complicated. However, the advantage is that if there is a fault in any one cable, the data transfer can take alternative routes. Hence, it is called as mesh topology since it looks like a mesh or a net, okay, or a spider web. So it is known as a mesh topology, correct? So today we have completed our lesson number 4, computer networking. I hope you have understood each and everything related to the same. So you have to complete all questions on page number 38 to 42. Okay, you have to complete all the questions and their answers within 2 days time, correct? Within 2 days time complete the same and send it to me. In case of any doubt, difficulty, please let me know. I'm there to solve your all queries and questions. Thank you so much for watching this video very patiently and carefully. Thanks a lot.